See, there's something incongruous about this, because every once in a while, John McCain will be lauded for his efforts on global warming by people including Al Gore. And then you look at the League of Conservation Voters' lifetime record, and John McCain, of course, has been in Congress for 26 years, and out of a scale of 100, he gets 24, whereas Barack Obama gets a 96 score from the League of Conservation Voters. Kate, what's up here? Is John McCain going to fight global warming, or is he not?
Well, I think what's up here is that he was one of the first people to really want to address the issue in Congress. He proposed one of the first climate change bills. He was one of the first Republicans, definitely, to champion the issue. So he's gotten a lot of credit over the years on that. And he's also wanted to protect the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. He's done good things for national parks and open space. So he's gotten green cred over that. And actually, LCV endorsed him in his Senate race. But actually, this year, I mean, he's gotten a lot worse on those issues in this campaign. Obviously, he started calling for offshore drilling, which he obviously in the past didn't want to do. And now he's been talking a lot less progressively on these issues than he used to. I think he realizes it's a concern. Obviously, he talks about it, which is far and above what we've seen from the current president.
See,
he
Kevin
talks about it in the campaign trail, but it seems like his policies to address it are not up to where they need to be. They're not up to what the science says. They're not up to the progress we could be making.
Kevin, here's the thing. I've seen John McCain flip-flop on nearly every issue in this last year as he's going into this election, try to shore up his conservative base, etc. And he flip-flopped on oil drilling, as Kate just pointed out. But yet, this League of Conservation Voters record is not the last year. It's the last 26 years, and he's got a pathetic 24 out of 100. So has he been on the right side here his career and just changed the last second here, or has he been on the wrong side all along and it's been a fraud?
Well, he has been on the right side up until he decided to run as a presidential candidate. In that he was one of the, as Kate mentioned, one of the first to bring in proposed climate legislation. The Lieberman-Warner bill. Before that was the McCain Lieberman-McCain bill, or vice versa. Anyways, yeah, people in politics, the voters forget quickly, and citizens forget that long record. Even I forget that long record. But what has changed is that he did go from a champion on the climate issue to somebody who is now in a position where politics is overriding, politics and ambition is overriding what he believes in doing is right.
Brad, how about Obama? He's got a 96 out of 100 from the League of Conservation Voters. He has a 6-part plan, $150 billion in renewable energies. Is that lip service, or do you think he's very serious about this issue?
Well, I just want to say that I'm considerably less sympathetic to the record of McCain as the other bloggers. The reason that McCain has such a terrible record on the environment, from the LCV, is because he has a terrible record on the environment. He is an enemy of environmental regulation. He is an enemy of environmental protection, and his one moment of action on climate change was right after he had lost the election to George Bush, when he had been slandered by the Bush campaign, and he had this kind of what some people have called a moment of spite in opposing Bush's tax cuts and supporting climate legislation. And I think it's kind of important to point out that all of the things that all the kind of good things that he supported, none of them came to fruition. He knew, I think, well that under a Republican Congress and under a Republican president, he could take kind of mavericky positions that weren't going to go anywhere. I mean, and he surrounded himself with the same Republican, the same conservative, the same conservative lobbyists, industry lobbyists, who have been running the show over the last 8 years, or even that he's been working with for the last 30, all of his whole record in Congress.
And Obama?
Sorry, I mean, and on Obama, I think if we look just at climate and renewable energy, one thing is McCain does not believe in renewable energy. He does not support it. He's actively opposed it pretty much at every single turn in his record. And then Obama, you have a situation where the fundamental difference on their climate change issues, policies, is that McCain has said we should put a price on carbon, and that's about it. Whereas Obama has said we should put a price on carbon, and the federal government should work to support both progressive policies that build, a broader economy, and also support renewable energy.